spend all this time with your friends at work. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. No offense, but this will be a birthday I forget.
You're so funny. You are so funny. You're like, yes, my 21st birthday. I did not spend it where I wanted to spend it.
Yes,
So
it's 21.
yeah, yes, that's why I say 21 too. So happy 21st birthday.
Oh, thank you.
We really appreciate you and I always told Josh, your mega brains, because you guys are incredibly smart with all of this weather stuff. But I know you're going to take us through some items.
Yes, we have seen a little bit of snow, and I think it's still snowing there in Marshall as you look at that. And notice the temperatures. This morning when I got up, it was 29, I think, in Shreveport. So we've actually dropped during the day today as we have some
21.
some colder air moving in from the west. That snow, nothing really too much to be worried about. Really can't even see it on the radar. So just a few flurries for snow fans out there who've been disappointed so far with the sleet. You're going to get a chance to see a few flakes of snow. And speaking of sleet, here's a list of the top 10 highest totals that we received so far. You can see Ringgold, Ringgold, Louisiana, 6 inches of sleet. Here at the station, Josh went out and measured 2 inches outside here of the studio, and North Bossier City, almost 4 inches there.
Wow.
We're talking sleet now. And we did see some freezing rain totals. The highest that we've seen so far is basically a half an inch down in Hall Summit, and I believe last night there was a report of a 1/4 inch or so in Natchitoches. Further south, yesterday we began Sabine and Natchitoches parishes with not very much as far as power outages, but you can see they're quite a few now.
Wow.
So there was some
lit up.
Yeah, it did, and some issues because of more freezing rain down there last night. And you could see when I got up this morning, or Josh told me this morning, that the peak he saw was 16,000 in Caddo without power. We're down to 5. So the numbers over much of the area going down. And this next graphic is somewhat telling. And I want to make a point with this one. Notice the 88% in Red River Parish.
Oh, yes.
All right, so there was a swath of the heavier freezing rain Friday night that fell just south of Shreveport, okay? And then we had a little bit of wind with some of the cells that moved through last night, which aggravated the situation. So you figure if that band of freezing rain had fallen, 30, 40 miles further north, 88%, we're talking 150,000 without power.
So we barely missed that.
We
got lucky.
We got extremely lucky.
Wow, we could have been that 88%.
We very well could have been. Now, obviously, chances are it wouldn't have been 88, but there would have been tens of thousands.
So close. That blue and that purple are very close.
I know. You don't like to see purple on this map, trust me.
Wow.
But the good news is that we're done with the precipitation, and we have a little bit of a disturbance off to the west of us that's kind of squeezing out the flurries that you just saw in Marshall. I think we'll probably see a few flurries here in Shreveport as well before it's over. And then the cold is going to become the main issue, which is not good for those without power down south, or even anywhere in the Arklatex for that matter. As you can see, Futurecast does indicate the flurries with that system coming through. Once it passes, we'll clear out, and we probably won't drop too much until those clouds clear. But we'll see single digits tonight for lows across the northern part of the area, and then we'll drop down basically teens in Shreveport. Look at that. Sunshine tomorrow. That big bright thing in the sky, we
really?
haven't seen for
I haven't
6
seen
weeks.
that.
I know. I think we call it the sun, don't we? Yeah, it's coming back tomorrow.
What time? Do we know?
It should be out when you wake up, so set your alarm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need it to melt the snow off my car.
It will do its job. It'll help too, even though tomorrow we won't likely rise much above freezing if we get there. The sun obviously will help. It will help. So we will see tomorrow night even colder because of less wind. And then Tuesday, the wind will be stronger out of the southwest. That should warm us into the 40s, and we should start on the road of getting back to normal.
Wow.
Yeah, I think by Wednesday we should be pretty much back to normal, if not Tuesday.
Okay.
And then there was talk, before I get to that, let's talk about those temperatures. How about 4 degrees tonight in DeQueen? 15 in Shreveport. Yeah, that's...
My plants, thank God they're inside.
Yeah, good call.
Right?
And they wouldn't want to deal with the wind chills. Take a look at this.
Oh, wow.
That's this evening. By morning, Yeah.
no.
Below zero. Almost 10 below in Texarkana is what it's going to feel like. It's not very often that happens around here. So,
All of that purple looks crazy.
yeah, it's a pretty color.
Very pretty, not
We-
very cold.
Well, but we don't like seeing it when we're talking about wind chill. Low temperatures tomorrow night, 2 into Queen. Still single digits in Texarkana, 14 for the low tomorrow night in Shreveport. And the good news is, a lot of people have been asking about, hey, earlier this week it looked like we could get more Thursday night, Friday, as far as winter precipitation. Now it looks like all that precipitation is going to stay to our south. There's good
Okay.
model agreement in that. But that surge is going to cool us off again, as we'll probably dip back to the low 20s for lows, 30s for highs Saturday. And then that big trough in the northeast, all that purple starts to lift out, and ridging takes its place, and we should be closer to normal. You know what normal is now? Almost 60.
That seems very cold.
Cold?
Ish. Well, in the South, right? It's kind of, I mean, I know right now it's extremely cold. But
Yes,
even 60, I think in the South is like, ooh, a little bit chilly.
Uh,
Do you think it's pretty good?
I grew up in Missouri, and
Oh.
yeah, the average high temperature in January is 37.
Oh, yeah. You're like 60s bikini
Yeah.
weather. Yeah. Get the sunscreen out.
50 is going to feel nice after the last couple of days. And our next chance of rain may be a little bit towards the middle part of next week. So that's pretty much what it looks like. And again, it's going to be a review of the four. You want to look at the 10-day?
Yes.
I've already covered the temperatures. Highs tomorrow, again, as I mentioned, if we'll be lucky to make it to Shreveport. If we do, 32, 33, 20s up north. But hang in there because help is on the way. 40s Wednesday, Thursday. We kind of flirt with 50. I wouldn't be shocked to see 50 Thursday.
Okay.
Maybe even Wednesday. And then that cold comes back this weekend. But notice what happens after that. We're up to 55 Tuesday and Wednesday. with a
Okay.
slight
Getting back
change.
to kind of normal.
Yeah, we're trying to get there. We're trying to get there.
Normal-ish.
So, we've had a very warm winter so far for the
Except
most part.
now.
Except for now. And, you remember 2017, what we had in
Oh.
that summer?
Yes.
What was it? We had a very warm winter.
Oh, it was terrible.
What do we see that we often don't see in the summer that really
Oh,
made your car dirty? Remember the love bugs?
Oh, yes.
That was
It
20
was, yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
That we were kind of thinking, man, if we don't get a couple cold snaps, we might have another love bug summer.
No, those love bugs were everywhere,
They were.
attached to each other, and just no. Yes, I do remember that now.
Drive to Texarkana and windshield's covered, you can barely see. It's horrible.
Yes.
So, but yeah, we are looking at some better news. We just got to get through tomorrow night, and then we're hopefully by Wednesday most of the power will be back on. May take a little longer where we have the 88% without power. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
So there's probably a lot of issues that are scattered about or everywhere down south of Shreveport. So.
Right. Well, it's Todd's birthday today, so happy birthday,
Thank
Chief.
you again.
21 years old.
21 years young. Yes.
Spending it here with our friends at the station. We've been here since Friday.
Yes.
Right? And today
Yes.
is, I always said, what's today? Today's Sunday. I don't even know what day is it is today.
It's football. Oh yeah, today's Sunday.
Today's football, yeah. So some of us are still staying the night because of driving conditions. It's slick, and just be careful out there. And I'm always like, is it safe to drive? I'm not sure. It's probably, for me, I am not going to be driving because I'm just not going to be doing it.
I have experience, so my bed is calling.
I know. The shower is calling. The bed's
yeah,
calling.
there you go.
Everything is calling. I know. I
Yes.
know. So Todd does a great job. Chief does a great job about doing his Facebook and his weather information. And you can ask him questions, which I think is very, very helpful. Right then he'll answer. So continue to follow him and our station. Also behind me, there's a graphic. Let me move my head so y'all can see that. There is our 24-hour, 7 days a week live stream. It's called KTL Now. It not only for severe weather, right, but for any sort of weather, breaking news, anything in the community. It is 24 hours, 7 days a week. You can get it on Roku, Apple Stick TV, and also Fire TV. You can also download it on our news app, which is KTL Now. And also, too, you can get it on KTLnews.com. all of those things just to bring you up-to-date information as seen in this occasion.
You mentioned my Facebook Live. I do it every Monday through Thursday, 8:30. So if you want to, Todd Warren Weather is where it streams at. I record that, and it goes up on the app shortly thereafter. So
he is so technically savvy, y'all. He was in here messing with all the buttons before we got in here. I mean, he's going to probably even have his own show one day or just some updates because, again, he is so great with technology. I'm just going to say he's like an assistant chief engineer plus all of the other weather
I don't want to
stuff.
go down that road.
No, he's so good. Y'all may not know that about this birthday boy, but he is so good with technology. I never have to worry about him at all. He gets it. So he probably will be able to push these buttons and understand all the things that go behind the scenes. So the weather is obviously really important. We just got some closures in. We just said Caddo is closing on Monday and Tuesday. Webster's already in there. So all closures, outages, you can find everything on ktlnews.com. Chief, any words you want to leave with?
If you're traveling, be extra careful. Go slow. Not as much friction out there with the old tires, so you won't stop as fast. And for those without power, we're praying for you. Let's get that power on, and hopefully everyone stays warm.
Yes, not even say brave through it, try to get through it, right?
Yes.
I mean, yes, those without power, our thoughts are with you. If you can stick with us 24 on this live stream, it's really good because, again, it's 24/7, 7 days a week, and we do try to come to you very often with any sort of updates, especially the weather.
Yes.
So happy birthday, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on. And again, friends, we will come back to you with more weather updates shortly. So take care and don't forget to like and follow us on all of our social media and download the KTL app. Where is this? Right here. Okay. Till next time. See you later.